What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2006, and they could not let me finish without at least one more dreadful tag team match. Playa holla holla. So we are here today to have a tag team match with a partner of Mankind versus Triple H and Chris Jericho, and then tomorrow, WrestleMania. And it is all about the game.
So let me get this straight.
How you play it.
That demented walking hermit crab, Mankind, comes out of some dungeon, and Jimmy Hart makes him sheriff of Raw because he wants to end the chaos around here? That's like trying to put out a fire by dumping gas on it. Everyone in this arena knows that Mankind and I can't stand each other. It should be pretty obvious to Hart, Vince, and everyone else that Mankind's just a bitter, broken has-been who's taking advantage of an opportunity to sabotage my World Heavyweight title reign.
Sure. Alright.
So if those two think they can just come onto Raw and start ordering someone like me around...
Who is it? Who is it? Oh, it's Mankind. Have a nice day. What you got, Foley?
Sorry to interrupt you, Triple H, but your little diatribe just seemed to beg this question. For a man who calls himself the Cerebral Assassin, I have to wonder how cerebral you really are. Seeing as how you've come out here to run your mouth about the new sheriff in town. And I hate to point out the obvious, but it seems that as of last week, Jimmy Hart is your new boss. And you can rest assured that the new boss ain't the same as the old boss.
Yeah.
So you think you impress me, Mankind? You think you scare me? I know you're about one concussion away from a lifetime pass to the
probably
nut house.
Shouldn't mention the concussion
So in case
stuff.
you've forgotten, let me remind you, I am a 10-time world champion.
No, I haven't forgotten. And I have to admit that it takes a special talent to win the title 10 times. Just like you must admit that it takes a special talent to lose it that many times. But since you like keeping track of stuff like that, you're in luck. You see, you're going to get a chance to add another loss to your record should you lose that title again at WrestleMania.
To me. This guy.
Triple H, Jimmy Hart saw the need to find a match that will not only keep your
Oh no, it's
out,
Hell in a Cell, isn't it?
but will keep you in.
Sure.
So I suggested a little match that I keep near and dear to my heart, not to mention my ruptured kidney, busted ribs, and the incisor that found its way through my upper lip and lodged itself in my nose for all the world to see. So in case you haven't guessed by now, let me spell it out for you. Your World Heavyweight title match at WrestleMania is going to be a Hell in a Cell. Have a nice day.
Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania?
Sure.
Oh my Lord!
Poor Triple H. What did he do to deserve this? Hart and Mankind are trying to sabotage him.
You can't do that. I'm the World Heavyweight Champion. I'm the greatest wrestler
Oh, it's
alive
Socko.
today. I'm
Mr. Socko! Mr. Socko!
That
He's
dirty
got
sock.
Mr. Socko right down the World Heavyweight Champion's gullet.
Somebody help him! Somebody stop that idiot Mankind!
Triple H may have gotten more than he bargained for when he decided to challenge the authority of the new general manager and sheriff.
Shouldn't have done that.
Triple H, I hope he's okay.
He's going to have to be king. The World Heavyweight title is on the line in a Hell in a Cell match at WrestleMania. And we're going to see a preview right here tonight.
With a tag team match. Exciting. Anyhow, welcome to a fine Wednesday. I have now watched both Raw and SmackDown, and they were not, I don't know, they were just kind of whatever. Especially Raw was just kind of, okay, sure, you're just spinning your wheels before Extreme Rules. I'm sure next week more of the same, so not a whole lot outside of what I already discussed yesterday when it comes to the Raw show. Obviously, SmackDown was last night, and we had the Maharaja, your new world champion. We know that Randy did not invoke his clause for a for Tuesday. Instead, Randy will challenge, and he wasn't on the show last night, but he will challenge at Money in the Bank, which is the next SmackDown pay-per-view. And whether or not we have a successful defense, we'll see. If that's a longer reign than a month, we'll see. So, I don't know. Is what it is, but elsewhere, we have our 6 so far. 6 Money in the Bank participants, and they usually do 7. So having 6 announced so far leads me to think, well, maybe number 7 will end up being Rusev. So, but not, that's speculation on my part, because they tend to do 7 more often than they do 6. That's just just what's out there, and I guess we're still having more of Breezango and the Usos, but on Talking Smack, the New Day appeared and talked some smack about the Usos, so it would not surprise me to see that feud kind of wrap up and move right into a New Day feud. So, they didn't appear on the main SmackDown, but they were on Talking Smack, so... Oh no! I big booted the ref. I didn't mean to big boot the ref. I'm sorry, referee. I didn't mean it. That was almost a sling blade. Anyway, I guess news. We'll get into news here as we are discussing SmackDown and whatnot. In that I've heard, or I've been hearing, that they're planning on a women's Money in the Bank match. So perhaps that fatal 5-way between the women on SmackDown next week will end up not being, will end up not having a clear-cut winner. And then that will move us into a Money in the Bank type situation. And that could be fine, sure. I think that they have enough to do it. Whether or not it'll end up being good, I suppose, remains to be seen. But, I don't know. Ref bump. But they could certainly end up doing it, and that could be potentially interesting. So, speaking of the women, we have a name for the women's tournament. It will be the Mae Young Classic. Now, I saw some people were saying, well, why would they go with Mae Young and not Fabulous Moolah? And it's like, well, if you've done any research on the actions of Moolah, you definitely want to avoid any controversy. Naming it that would be a kind of a bad idea, to be honest. So, Mae Young has a bit of a cleaner record when it comes to that stuff, in what happened, back in the day, in the territories and such. So, that's cool. I have to wonder if the statue will be a giant hand, because, Mae Young. But hopefully they'll have more stuff from when she actually wrestled, and less stuff from when she was doing her wacky Attitude Era, my baby, type stuff. Even though I enjoyed that a lot and thought it was hilarious. There's legit stuff from when she wrestled for, 6 decades or whatever it was. Anyway, I didn't mean to pin there because I was going to get hit by a senton. So, whatever. I should tag in Mankind. That seems like a good idea for me to do right now. So, let's hit Triple H with the electric chair. Boom. And then tag in Mrs. Foley's baby boy. And there we go. Alright, Mankind. Take it away. You're fresh. And Triple H is hurt. So don't botch this one like I botch something every week. No, he's already botching it. Anyway, we had some more statements, or, well, Impact Wrestling / TNA / whatever. There were some legal... Really? You guys? Really? There were some legal things going on. You guys need to not... Hey, Chris Jericho. Yeah, get out of the... Open your eyes, ref. Open your eyes, ref. Yeah, this is why I don't tag in, because they can't get the job done. Anyway, yeah, there was some Impact broken stuff where Impact's Anthem's counsel was providing proof as to the timeline and saying that they tried to contact WWE about any interest in buying or licensing the Broken brand stuff, and they said, "Oh, not interested." But that just seemed like they were fishing for it. And then obviously there was the rebuttal from Matt's wife, Rebby, and all that stuff. Which, you know, that's what happens with her. Is she definitely gets involved. And basically she said that what they put out was not the final contract, that it was, you know, in the air or whatever else, and it's a lot of he said, she said type beardness. So, again, either it'll come out in court or it won't. But it really seems like TNA is grasping at straws and saying, they're trying to be like, look, here's the proof of what we did, and that we're in the right, and it just seems so try-hard. Like, if they actually, you know, were in the right, they would just go to court and do it there, and now I'm getting pedigreed. So, hey, Mankind, I took the pedigree for you. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's a preview of what's going to happen at WrestleMania. But no. I'm pretty sure I can win a one-on-one match with the Game. That was my first night on Raw. I won a one-on-one match with the Game. So, not too worried about it. My weakness, clearly, is tag team matches. So, that's kind of whatever. Have a big boot, Chris Jericho. Anyway, yeah, so, whether or not anything ever happens and we ever get the Hardys being broken, I think the fact that the Hardys named their stipulation a steel cage match, which is not what they're known for, they're known for ladder matches, is a bit of an interesting choice for Extreme Rules. And if they can get through all this broken legal mumbo-jumbo, then you can certainly set up the potential for the Hardys breaking up and having Matt Hardy become re-broken again by simply having Jeff Hardy take risks that he shouldn't be taking to say, you know, okay, he could escape the cage, but instead does a swanton and misses or whatever, right? And then cost them the match and the titles, and that causes the dissension, and obviously having Matt Hardy get, you know, repeatedly thrown into a cage, perhaps breaking him. So there are options there. There's always options in that stuff with wrestling, etc., etc. So whether or not that ends up coming to fruition, we'll see. Two. I almost had the he pinned the champions type. Whoa! Referee just backfired off Mankind. What? Here we go. Crossface chicken wang. Crossface chicken wang. But yeah, you want to get the challenger has pinned the champion type deal, and that'd be funny. But Chris Jericho, referee, do your job and remove Chris Jericho from this situation, as I get him into a cloverleaf of some kind, which is not going to work. I haven't worked the legs here at all, but, you know, whatever. And man, am I sick of tag matches, but whatever. Again, is what it is, I suppose. But yeah, Triple H here in a world of hurt. In a world of... Yeah, referee, do your job. Get him out of the ring as I continue to assassinate his cerebrum. Although, I'm honestly not even sure these days whether or not I can use the words assassinate on YouTube. Because, you know, YouTube. Here we go. Alright, this should do it. This should do it. Referee! Oh my god. Oh my god, referee. You're the worst. You're the worst, referee. You are the literal worst. So now we go attack slug. Machka! That's a rope break, but whatever. Pretty sure that's a rope break. Yep. But Triple H is like donezo here. He's pretty much just roll him over. Now watch Chris Jericho, right? I tried to mitigate Chris Jericho by using Mankind, and it didn't work. It should have worked, but it didn't work. Here we go. Again with the legs for reasons beyond my understanding. I didn't want to do that, but I wanted to pin him and then call him Mankind, but that didn't work. So, if you're wondering why I didn't do this match and the last match today, is because I'm already still in this match 10 minutes in, because it's a tag team match, and they're impossible. And I hate them. But that's, at this point, well established. Well, he's going to tag out. No! I'm not going to let you. I'm not going to let you, Triple H. Oh, low blow. And now he tags out. Yep, that's about right. Chris Jericho's still pretty fresh. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Get him out of the ring. Where is Chris Jericho going? Oh, come on now. Oh, Mankind doing some work on the outside. I can appreciate that. Insult to injury. The best kind of addition. The best kind of math. Triple H, just stop. Hey, if Chris Jericho gets counted out here, sure. Alright, I'll take it. Triple H was tapping out there. Tap or snap. My peeps. My peeps. Alright, yes, I have a finisher now. So if I can get Chris Jericho in the ring, and then hit my finisher, he might be damaged enough. Look at his head. It's red. He might be damaged enough to get a pinfall. And then if I can get Mankind, this is not going to work. It's not going to work, because referee distracted again. I can't get a referee to actually 1, 2, 3. Okay, I won. I won. That was some just absolute chaos, but I'll take it. The Man and Mankind. That wraps up today, the final Raw before WrestleMania tomorrow. WrestleMania and the end of the Raw storyline. I don't know if I want to do SmackDown, if I want to do a different game yet. I haven't decided, but I will obviously be making that decision in the next day or so. So we'll find out. Anyway, I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. I'll see you next time right here on this channel, and I'm out.